The degree to which a person can grow is directly proportional to the amount of truth they can accept about themselves without running away. Growth in its truest form requires an unfiltered confrontation with reality, both the good and the bad. It is only when we strip away illusions, self-deceptions, and comforting lies that we can begin the process of true self-development. Many people desire growth, yet they remain trapped in cycles of stagnation because they refuse to face the uncomfortable truths about themselves. Whether it's unresolved trauma, limiting beliefs, destructive habits, or patterns of self-sabotage, the refusal to acknowledge these aspects prevents any meaningful progress. Running away from the truth does not erase it. It only delays the inevitable. The truth has a way of surfacing, no matter how deeply one tries to bury it. The longer it is ignored, the more power it gains over a person's life, often manifesting in repeated mistakes, emotional distress, or a persistent feeling of dissatisfaction. The subconscious mind does not forget, it merely stores what the conscious mind refuses to confront. Over time, this suppression breeds internal conflict, creating barriers to self-fulfillment and success. Growth demands the courage to look inward without flinching, to recognize weaknesses without self-condemnation, and to take accountability without excuses. Yet, accepting truth does not mean dwelling in guilt or shame. It means using self-awareness as a tool for transformation. It means facing the part of ourselves that we'd rather not acknowledge and having the humility to admit when we are wrong. It requires us to embrace the discomfort that comes with growth, because growth is inherently uncomfortable. Just as muscles tear before they become stronger, personal growth requires breaking down of illusions before true expansion can occur. Without this process, change remains superficial and old patterns persist beneath the surface. True growth is not about perfection. It is about seeing oneself clearly, making conscious choices, and continually striving for improvement. It is about understanding that the journey is never complete. There is always more to learn, more to refine, and more to transform. Ultimately, the more truth we are willing to accept, the greater our capacity for growth. Those who run from it will remain stuck in the same patterns, while those who embrace it will evolve into their highest potential. Growth and truth are inseparable. One cannot exist without the other.